SEC introduced 4 new football coaches to the media this past week. Missouri coach Gary Pinkel went through his second year of SEC media days. He found out last year the conference isn't so easy, at least not yet for his Tigers. KOMU-8's Jack Washer reports how the new SEC football coaches have entered what's the point of no return.
Cameras flash, reporters swarmed, and coaches in the SEC are aware of all the attention brought on them constantly, especially SEC media days. And this past week, 4 new head coaches began their run through college football's gauntlet. Some coaches are trying to restore once-winning programs, and some are just looking to make their school relevant. But winning won't happen overnight in this conference.
We expect to win right away, but we're not going to compromise the building process. And like I said, for us, is we have to focus on the process and not the end result. If we focus on the process of becoming better in everything that we do, that will take care of itself.
Every day matters. You know, I tell our players, win every day. I don't care if it's Tuesday and you got a lifting class in the morning and you got a geology test in the afternoon and you got a study session in the evening. You got to win everything that you do that day, and develop a mentality that you take everything one day at a time, and at the end of the day, at the end of the rainbow, it'll be there. You know, but if you try to jump to the end, you're never going to get there.
There were many coaches at media days who have found success in this conference, but going through the growing pains, they say, is just part of the job.
Until you sit in that chair and feel the weight of that obligation, there's nothing you can do to prepare for it.
Now, after coming and being in the league, you understand the emphasis on football in this part of the country and in this league, and how people are so passionate about this conference and all the teams. That's the difference. I just think you just need to understand that. You need to embrace it as soon as you possibly can and then run with it. And then once you run with it, I think it becomes a huge advantage as well. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that in year 3, I'm one of the veterans around here.
It's weird, but it's true. If you don't win, the programs will find someone who can. Auburn found a replacement just 2 years removed from winning a national championship. But the recent success of new coaches shows it is possible.
There's been some tremendous coaching jobs in this league with some of the newcomers in the past couple years, and certainly the great coaches that have been here for a long time. So we all know it's a very competitive league. But yeah, that's just our job. It's my job at Kentucky to get us relevant again.
And now that the introductions are done, it's time to prove it on the gridiron, where success is measured by wins. And for the past 8 years in the SEC, championships. Jack Washer, KOMU-8 Sports, Hoover.
All right, Jack, thank you. That last coach we heard from, Mark Stoops at Kentucky. Missouri will square off against 2 of the 4 new coaches this year, but the Tigers will start to play Arkansas next year, as those teams are thought to be designated rivals with the SEC.